Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. After surviving with a buried name, I chose to live quietly, anonymously. No social media, no contact, no searching for anyone. I thought, if I stayed silent long enough, he would sleep. I was wrong. One night, while recording my podcast, telling another story about someone replaced, through the mirror I received an anonymous email. Just one line. I saw it in my mirror. I don't know if it's me anymore. Attached was a short video. I opened it. A girl was filming herself standing in front of a mirror. The light was dim. She smiled, said she was a fan of the Reddit Mystery Channel, and that she had watched the series, The Man in the Mirror. Then, the camera tilted slightly, and in the mirror, the girl was still staring, even though in reality, she had already turned away. I shot up, cold sweat pouring down my forehead. Not because of the video, but because of the covered mirror. In my own room had just flickered with light, even though I had sealed it long ago. I walked over, pulled the cloth away. Nothing, just darkness, reflecting the room. But I wasn't there. I set up my camera, began recording. I stepped closer, touched the glass, cold, smooth, normal, until I saw someone pass behind me. I whipped around, no one, turned back to the mirror. The figure was still there, standing still, head tilted. It was another me, but with no eyes, no mouth, just a blank face. I shut off the camera, sat in silence for hours, and then I understood. I wasn't the last one, I was only the one who temporarily escaped. I searched for Sarah, the former nurse, who had once helped me sever him, but her old house was locked. A neighbor told me. She moved away after being haunted. Every time she looked in a mirror, she screamed. She kept saying she was dead, but still had a reflection. I followed the trail until I found her in a psychiatric care home in Darlot. She didn't recognize me, but when I whispered, "The mirror, he's coming back," she flinched, her eyes shining with fragments of memory. "Do you think there's only one mirror?" She pulled me close, whispering like she feared being overheard. "There's a second mirror. The first one lets him see out. The second is where he steps out into reality, and it was never destroyed." I asked, "Where is it?" She answered, "It isn't anywhere, because it's everywhere someone remembers him." I returned to my room. I had broken all the mirrors, but when I entered, there was a small round mirror sitting on my desk. I hadn't placed it there. I reached out, picked it up. That moment, the lights went out. Black screen, and from within the glass, a whisper, my voice, but hollow. I never left. Every person who hears this story is a new mirror. And then it struck me. Every video I told, every podcast I shared, every voice I broadcast was another shard of mirror opening him across the world. I thought I was telling stories, but I was only scattering him into countless reflections. I decided to stop everything, delete the channel, take down every video, disappear. But when I opened my laptop, the newest episode was already uploaded, though I hadn't made it. Title, Episode 0, the first one. I clicked dot on the screen, was me, narrating the entire series from episode 1 to episode 9, with a flat tone, empty eyes, and behind me, a mirror opening. I didn't remember ever recording that. The video ended with words, "I don't need you anymore." The screen went dark. I saw my reflection in the black monitor. But it blinked, and I didn't. I packed my things, left the city. On my last night, I left this recording. If you're hearing it, then it has reached you. I don't know who you are, but if you've ever looked into a mirror and seen something off, if you've ever heard a story and felt like you had already lived it, remember this: not everyone escapes, not everyone is real, and not every reflection is yours. You've just heard the final chapter of these true horror stories, a tale that began with a single glance and ended with hundreds of mirrors opening at once. Asterisk, please like and subscribe to the channel to listen to the next episode. End of series. Man in the Mirror.